Hi guys, welcome back to Lynette Looks. I'm so excited to be back. It's been a while, so let's get to it. Today I'm going to be talking about Confess by Colleen Hoover. It is a contemporary romance story and we follow a girl named Auburn. And Auburn is 16 years old. The story opens up with her in the hospital and her first love is dying. He's dying. He's in the hospital. He's dying of cancer, and they are teenagers. This is both of their first and only true love. They're very young. So she's having to say goodbye to Adam, her first love. You know, they're talking and you just feel for her. You feel for him because they're so young, having to deal with death. She obviously doesn't want to let him go. So fast forward, now Auburn, she's in Dallas and she is looking for work, trying to continue her life after this heartbreak when she was 16. It still follows her. It's still something that she deals with on a daily basis. And it's still something that she deals with every day, having lost Adam. Why is it so in the forefront? We didn't know this until later on in the story, but Auburn was pregnant with Adam's child, and she is now a mom. So you can only imagine she lost her true love, her son's dad. It's a struggle because he's not there and she's having to raise her son without his father. The story gets very interesting because she goes into this art studio and she meets Owen. Owen is the owner of the business of the art studio there, and she's trying to look for work. Auburn is very intrigued that alongside the paintings in his studio, he has like a confession box. Anyone who enters his studio can leave anonymous confessions as it relates to their life or the paintings, just leaving confessions, and you're able to read them. And so Auburn is very intrigued and she wants to know more about, you know, why he has the confessions there and about his art and everything like that. So they wind up talking and realizing they have a lot of chemistry. And Owen realizes that he's seen her before. Now, we don't know where he's seen her before. That doesn't get told until way later on in the story, but he recognizes her from somewhere. He feels like it has to be fate for them running into each other again. We don't learn, as I said before, where exactly did he see her for the first time. And she doesn't really recognize him, but he recognizes her. So anyway, they have this good rapport going on and they like each other. Unfortunately, there is something or someone that comes in between her having any other relationships at all. And we find out that Adam has a brother. He's a cop. He happens to be a cop, and he is very much involved in Auburn's life. So is her mother-in-law. And you find that this relationship with the mother-in-law, with Adam's brother, is very uncomfortable for Auburn. And she needed help raising her son, and Adam's mom wanted to be there, wanted to help, and wanted to really be involved. And her parents, I believe, are they're not like that involved. So she willingly and, you know, wholeheartedly wanted the help because she's a teenager. She lost her son's father, so she definitely wanted the help. And you'll find how that relationship between the brother now and the mom is very controlling, to the point where she can't really have other relationships. She can't really do what she feels she really wants to do without them having a say in it. And so throughout the story, you have this tug of war with, and I was wanting Auburn to like break free from the chains she was in. It's like she lost the love of her life, and then now she's almost like in this imprisonment, even though she did want the help, but now it's too much and it's too overbearing. And you're gonna find out why it's so hard for her to break free from that. And Adam's brother, Trey, he's really kind of like a scary, controlling cop. He's a scary, controlling guy, but you put a badge on somebody like that and it's so far worse. So you have a budding romance that she is wanting, and then you have you combine that with a controlling mother-in-law and a controlling brother. Well, they weren't married, but it's a bad combination for her wanting to spread her wings now, because now she's 20, she's a woman now, and that need to have the mom-in-law in her life so close, she feels she doesn't really need that much of her in her life. And I don't want to spoil why is it she can't like tell them to, stop being like that or whatever. They're holding something over her head, and I'm not gonna say what it is. Just I want you to be able to read the story and get that information. And so I'm not like spoiling anything for you. I did enjoy the story. I did get so frustrated at Adam's brother, because he just says and does so much. He's just a jerk. That explains it, summarizes how he is. He is a jerk. She's trying to not blow up on him because of what they have against her, or what they're holding over her head. So she has to kind of like walk on eggshells a little bit. And so throughout the whole story, I'm like, please, like, you need to stand up for yourself. You need to fight. You need to, I just wish I wish she had the courage a lot sooner than what was written, because I was like, oh my God, this is like too, like, I just wanted to scream at her, like, come on, just say something to this guy. Say something, to defend yourself. But anyway, I did love the ending. I thought perfect ending. And it was a nice story. It was heartbreaking in the beginning. It was a struggle back and forth throughout the middle. And you're going to find that Owen, the guy that she now is trying to have a relationship with and, get to know, you're going to find how he first met her. And you're going to find out what kind of man he is in this story. I gave this 3 stars on Goodreads, and I am happy that I read it. So I'm looking forward to my next book review, and I have read several other books already, and I will be putting out more content very soon. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I make videos as much as I can, and it really does make me super happy doing these videos. I love reading. I love getting lost in these books. My favorite are contemporary romance novels. I do love fantasy, so if you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. And if you've read Confess by Colleen Hoover, let me know what you thought. I look forward to reading all of your comments. So if you like this, please hit that like button. It helps me make more videos, and subscribe to my channel. So on that note, guys, I will see you on the next one.